video.
It's like deja vu. We're at the Ticket and Transportation Center, and the monorail is temporarily not available to us. Deja vu. Deja vu. We just missed the Richard Irvine ferry. Missed it by that much. And so now we're waiting on the next one.
Even though we missed this ferry, we get good seats on the second ferry.
That's a good way to look at it, right? So long. Ciao. So it's a late start for us today because we didn't make a reservation and we needed to make a reservation.
They didn't have any reservations available. I just thought I could come up in here after 2 p.m. and just get in. They're like,
This week, Disney's been hosting the National High School Cheerleading Competition. So that's what's going on right now. So there's gonna be a lot of people in here today.
We're here at the Magic Kingdom to celebrate soulfully. This is a Disney celebration in the month of February to celebrate Black culture and heritage. They will be celebrating in all 4 parks, Disney Springs, and also some of the Disney resorts. Let's see what we could get into.
As we go down Main Street, I see a marching band. Ray, what band is that? We have the Delaney High School Marching Band coming down right now. There's blue skies. It is 70 some odd degrees, but it feels like it's in the 90s. Make sure you hydrate. Continue to drink water all throughout the day when you're visiting these parks. If not, the small chance that you might pass out.
Whoa, there's a lot of people in here, y'all. Let's go on this side where there's only a little bit of people. I don't know why they all gone on that side, but Ray Ray's going on this side. Our first stop on our list to celebrate soulfully is Main Street Bakery, where they have a Princess Tiana Cake. So while we're standing in line, we might as well shop, right? Right. They have some really cute Valentine Starbucks tumblers with Mickey on it, pretty pink. You have a straw cover. It's $49.99. Look at this little ornament. It says Magic Kingdom. The parade is coming. All the princesses are going by. Beauty and the Beast is the first ones you see, and then you're gonna see Tiana and Naveen. We got our beautiful cake. Look at Tiana, it's so gorgeous. This is so pretty. There's no better way to enjoy this Tiana cake like sitting in the hub, waiting on the parade to pass by. It gets no better than this. This entire cake is buttercream, which is so pretty. The only thing fondant is this little flower right here, and then this little Tiana piece is white chocolate. Look at this. This is frosting. All right, let's cut the cake.
Break it down.
So if you look inside the cake, you see layers of yellow cake. You have fresh strawberries in the middle. Then you have more cake, more strawberries. This cake is actually heavy, so you know they put a good amount of frosting and strawberries in the cake. Oh, it smells so good too. All right, let's just dig in. Ooh. As soon as I bit into it, I tasted nothing but like cold strawberries. It kind of reminds me of a strawberry shortcake. So it is a very delicate vanilla chiffon cake. It is so good. The lemon chantilly is really not zesty. It doesn't have a real strong lemon flavor. What I taste most in this cake is the strawberries. The frosting is super good. I'm a huge fan of white chocolate, so this is right up my alley. All right, Tiana, I love you. Bye-bye. This is a very sweet cake. I don't want to go into sugar coma just yet. I need to share. This cake is so good, I can't put it down. That was delicious. Let's head over to our next location.
Today, I have on my Arthur Ashe tennis shorts. These shorts are way higher than I usually wear my shorts, but it was hot out here and I needed my legs to breathe. So I put on a pair of Brooklyn shorts. I don't know if Ray mentioned it already, but most of the stuff that we're trying today is full of sugar. So there's probably only one savory dish, which I can't have because there's bacon in it. We're gonna be wired the entire day, Ray. You ready for a wiry type day?
That's me every day.
Right now, we're gonna head on over to our next location, which is the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor for the next dessert on our Celebrate Soulfully list. Let's go. We're getting the Butter Pecan Praline Sundae. It is butter pecan ice cream topped with praline sauce, spiced pecans, and whipped cream. That sounds very, very sweet and very, very delicious.
I have 3 top flavors: Rocky Road, chocolate chip mint, and butter pecan. That's what I want every time I get ice cream, those 3 flavors. So I got the butter pecan praline sundae. I know it looks like it's already melting, and it's only melting a little bit. All that is all that good sauce they put on. They put like extra sauce or something. So this is some of the crunchy praline that he put on top. I think because they cooked the praline, it's not hard on your teeth, and I'm like Thank you. The ice cream is so creamy. Gotta dig a little deeper. I'm getting ready to dig a little deeper into this ice cream, cause woo.
Ray just handed it over to me, and it no longer looks like ice cream. I got a butter pecan milkshake. They do still have some clouds or some mountains of ice cream here, so I'll try those. But this is definitely a swampy mess right now. But it looks like a swampy mess of deliciousness. I don't know if you know this, you probably don't, but butter pecan is one of my top favorite ice creams as well, right? Thanks to all of those who put their heads together to make these pecans soft, because I can chew these. Caramel adds like a butteriness. You guys know what I'm talking about? Caramel tastes like buttery almost. That's what this tastes like. We have the whipped cream with the cherry. I usually never get the cherry because it's either my daughter or Rachel that eats the cherry. You don't want the cherry, do you, Ray?
I do, but go ahead.
You see what I'm saying? Supposedly this is homemade whipped cream. I don't want to have Facebook news out there, but let's taste it. It's very light, and it tastes very dairy, if that makes sense. It tastes like the whipped cream out of the can. You know, the same whipped cream when we check our refrigerator that is all gone, even though we just bought the can yesterday. And in the middle of the night, you hear, Trey, I know it's you. I know it's you, Trey.
June saved the cherry for me. I feel so special. So now I'm gonna try the cherry. No take backs. I'm gonna try the cherry, the whipped cream, and a couple pecans. Elsa's telling me to let it go, but I don't wanna let it go. It's so good. So we are pretty much done. I'm gonna eat this on our way to our third location. Guys, I'm almost done. I'm gonna sound like Minnie. This was the best ice cream ever. I wanna see if I can pull the sword out of the stone, because I feel like I got that power because I've had all that dessert. I am not worthy of the sword, says the sword, but it's moving. Let's go. Mickey's Feel Her Magic is only a 15-minute wait, so if you want to see a show, and it's a great way to rest your feet.
I just want to have fun around now.
We are in Pinocchio's village house, and it is actually really, really cute. If you look, there's like a lot of little statues hanging around. I see Pinocchio up here. He has an apple on his plate.
We got the peach cobbler from Pinocchio's village house. It's cinnamon panna cotta, peach cobbler, brown sugar streusel, and whipped cream, topped off with a Tiana chocolate piece.
I cannot wait to eat this. I got my peach cobbler. It looks really good. At the bottom, you can see there's a layer of panna cotta, and then you have a layer of peach cobbler in the middle. And then on top of it, they topped it with some whipped cream and, of course, the white chocolate Miss Tiana piece. This is served cold. They took it right out the refrigerator and handed it to me. So just by touch, it is cold. If you're looking for a hot peach cobbler, this is not your girl. Let's just dig in. I have all 3 layers on 1 spoon. That was a really big chunk of peach cobbler. I didn't get any peaches in that bite though. What I did get was a lot of the crust. Just like pie crust. The panna cotta is very light and airy. It kind of feels like you don't even have anything in your mouth, but you know you do. Oh my gosh, I taste a lot of vanilla. It is so good. It reminds me of like a rice pudding, except you don't have the little chunks of rice, which I would love it because that's just one of my favorites. I found a huge chunk. Oh, look at this peach. Let's just try the peach because the last bite I told you I didn't get the peach, so let's just try it. Ooh, the peach is juicy, plump. They didn't cook that peach all the way down to where it was like soggy and mushy. It wasn't like that. Now, was it a sweet peach that you would get in the summertime off your grandma's tree? No. But was it a good peach? It was. They made it even more delicious because they covered it in brown sugar and cinnamon. Oh, yes. Okay, everything is on here. So now we just gotta go all in. You ready? We're going all in. Out of all the desserts we've tried so far, this has the least amount of sugar. This is a very delicate, light, summery dessert. So if you're already full, this would be perfect. Keep it on the menu.
Ray mentioned that this was served cold. I'm not really a huge fan, or a fan at all, of hot fruit. The only hot fruit I think I can give a pass to is apple pie. That's it. That's what cuts off. I don't like hot peaches. I don't like hot cherries. I don't like hot blueberries. Ray said this is served cold. Let's see if I like it. Apparently, I'm only a fan of room temperature peaches. I'm just gonna eat the crust by itself because I think that was a standout for me. The crust is buttery like a apple pie crust, so I'm digging that. However, it's a little bit on the mushy side. I will say it does taste good. This almost went into my book of things we don't speak of.
Great. crazy.
I'm almost putting that in there, right?
You crazy.
I was about to flip the page.
You crazy.
I was about to go, It is not awful. It's just, I don't really care for it. Ray loves it. We'll always say this. Try it for yourself. Don't take our word for it. Try it for yourself. You may or may not like it. For me, I don't want it.
I almost ate the whole thing. All right, up next, we're going to Frontierland. Let's go.
We're here at Golden Oak Outpost, and it's close. Come to find out, they closed at 5 o'clock. Now, the cast member did say that if they had any beignets left over, that they would try to accommodate us. So we're waiting to see if they're gonna have any left over.
If you guys are coming here for beignets, I'm gonna tell you now, the Golden Oak Outpost closes at 5 p.m. exactly, okay? So they are only open from 12 to 5. We got there right at closing, and they sold out of beignets. While we're in Frontierland, it is time to try something savory. I have been waiting all day to try this. Now we're gonna go head over into Pecos Bill and get some food. Got the fried green tomato BLT. I am a huge fan of fried green tomatoes. You took one of my favorites, fried green tomatoes, and then added bacon. Now, they could have held the lettuce because I don't like hot lettuce, but it's okay. They didn't put a lot on here, so it's all right. I know, it doesn't really look that appetizing, but I bet you it's good. So it looks like they slathered a little bit of butter on here. This is some Texas toast. You can tell how fat it is. It is served with some house-made chips. Let's take a bite while it's still hot. The bacon looks, let's dig in.
What happened, Ray?
The bird crapped on my hand. Ew, I'm mad. I need a new sandwich just in case. My hand was holding the sandwich. I don't know what splattered on that sandwich. I never had a bird doodle on me before. You're so disrespectful.
I heard it's good luck.
That ain't even funny. I am so sad. I don't think we should sit underneath this tree. We should move.
Yeah. Do me a favor, Ray. What? Stop over there and see if they got another one of those bird poo sandwiches.
Ew, that's not even funny. It splattered on my hand.
I tell you what, there is never a dull day in our lives. If you guys are wondering, Ray just went to the bathroom to wipe off the bird caca from my finger.
Kind of scared. Okay, listen, y'all. That was gross. You know how you kind of lose your appetite because now I'm thinking I'm gonna eat poop, but I just washed my hands, like I scrubbed them clean. He really pooped on my hand.
When you were describing the menu, you failed to mention bird caca.
All right, let's try this again. You guys, what if I would have bit it and it will... All right, let's not talk about it anymore. Let's just unwrap the new sandwich. Ooh.
Hey, what's that? What's that, Ray? What's that? What's that?
I ain't know. I already checked up there for birds. Aw. I mean, it still looks as good as the other one. I'm just taking the hot lettuce off. Let's just dig in. Ugh, for the second time. They toasted the bread, but it's very soft. So it's like you're biting kind of into like soggy bread. The bread is kind of tough. I think it's because they wrap it and then they have them sitting there. Something is throwing me off on this. I don't know if it's the bread or the lettuce. It could be the lettuce. The fried green tomato is good. It's not crunchy like a fried green tomato that you take right out the grease and the outer layer is crunchy and then the middle's soft. The middle is soft, but the whole thing is soft. The bacon is smoky and chewy. I'm really not feeling the sandwich. I'm really trying because I really love fried green tomatoes, but something about this is just not given. So I'm gonna try it without the bread and see if that's what's throwing me off because the bread is so chewy that it's like I'm fighting to rip it apart. I'm gonna try the fried green tomatoes and the bacon together. That's what it was. It was the bread throwing it off. Hot lettuce should not be served on anybody's sandwich. Tasting the bacon and the fried green tomato together, I get that little bit of tart from the tomato. Tastes way better. I'm not really getting nothing from the cheese. Maybe they just didn't put a lot. Maybe the last sandwich had all the good stuff on it, along with some bird crap. The only thing I'm getting from the pimento cheese is saltiness. I'm not really getting that cheesy flavor. Book of things we don't speak of. It's going in the book of things we don't speak of. And I love fried green tomatoes, so I'm disappointed. I feel like this sandwich was made earlier and it's not as fresh as it could be.
So I have the sweet potato pie in front of me. This kind of reminds me of one of the pies that my young brothers would be selling with the final call. However, this is not a bean pie. This is a sweet potato pie. Is there a difference between sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie? Is there?
I'm not going to answer that.
It tastes the same.
Right.
Can you guys tell me the difference? Is one sweeter than the other? I'm just saying. When I've had sweet potato pie and I've had pumpkin pie, couldn't tell the difference. It's topped with toasted marshmallow cream and you can smell the sugar coming from it. It smells nice and toasty and sugary at the same time. A confectionery delight. Something in here looks soupy, right? So when I dig into it a little more, it's more dense. I'm not really feeling this liquidation going on. I've never had a sweet potato or pumpkin pie that drip like this. Follow the drip, follow the drip. I'm afraid to eat this now. I did see the young cast member retrieve this from the refrigerator, down the hatch. This tastes like sweet potato or pumpkin pie, but it's cold. It's very sweet. I can taste the brown sugar in it, and maybe a nutmeg or a cinnamon. It's one of the two, but there's a lot of it. It reminds me of a flavor that we have for Thanksgiving. I have to try the crust. Okay, that's buttery. Not too buttery, but it's definitely buttery. I'm trying to give this the benefit of the doubt. But my hand is slowly going towards my pen and my book to be able to write in the book of things we don't speak of. I got a strange feeling. As a matter of fact, I don't have a strange feeling. This is going in the book of things we don't speak of. I'm not a fan of this pumpkin sweet potato pie. It's not my favorite, right? That's all. To each his own. Like I said, don't take my word for it. Please try it yourself and let me know if you like it or not. But for me, it's given no.
I think you gotta mix it because there's like chunks of sweet potato in here. I do not like cold pie. All my pies go in the microwave for a couple seconds and then I'm happy. But it's served cold. I'm gonna try it. I wish it was warm. The sweet potato is really thick. If you look at it now, it's not liquidy like before. But I think you gotta just mush it up and stuff. It's not bad. I like the crust. The crust is flaky and buttery. I like the pie crust the best.
We were supposed to try the banana foster shake over at Auntie Gravity's Goodies.
I will tell you, it is delicious.
Ray had it already.
It was so good.
I just can't really eat any more sweets today. I'm like all sweet out.
If you guys are here for Celebrate Soulfully, that is a spot do not miss.
Right.
That banana foster was so good, but it was super sweet. You have to share with somebody.
I know bananas foster is very, very sweet. So
Right.
with all the sweets I've eaten today, I can't eat anything else.
Right.
We celebrated soulfully today.
We did.
And we're gonna probably celebrate soulfully for the rest of the month. Actually, that's not true. I'm gonna celebrate soulfully for the rest of the year. I'm not gonna dedicate 1 month to my celebration of soul.
Right.
I'm gonna do it this entire year. Every single day.
And every
Every
day
minute
of
of my
your
life. I'm gonna celebrate soulfully. You wanna give a special shout out to our Patreon members? I also, right now, while I got the time before I forget, I wanna thank that bird. Wherever you are, bird, thank you for the special seasonings that you left for Ray to consume her pimento sandwich.
I think that's what turned me off. It scared me.
God bless you all, and until next time,
Bye.
Bye. We can talk to y'all later. Bye.